Hi friends, I just finished reading this book and I have some thoughts. So this book follows our main character who makes podcasts out of unsolved crimes, murders, things like that. And things get really interesting when she gets a tip from one of her listeners in the form of an email. Inside this email, there is information about a murder that has taken place decades back that was completely unsolved, unprovoked, and no one really knows why it happened. We get to follow our main character, Callie, as they uncover the truth of what actually happened during that case that seemed like it was the actions of a madman, but really ends up having a lot of paranormal kind of esque vibes. As you can tell from the cover, a lot of this is dealt with cassette tapes, and our main character is trying to analyze the last words of the person who was affected, who digitally recorded themselves on cassette tapes. Or I shouldn't say digital, analog, sorry. But as she listens to more and more tapes, stuff just starts to get a little weird. I will warn you, there is a good amount of body horror in this, as well as a lot of mention of mental health. So do tread with caution if any of those are your triggers. But I thought it was really well written. It got a little weird for me at the end, but that's the whole point of it. I really liked it. I thought it was interesting, and I liked the premise of it. It felt like a mystery, with all of the tapes and the clues and going around and trying to do interviews with the people involved. It gets a solid 3 stars. It was a good book.